Hi, coming to you from the proclamation board, and I wanted to make a video about the best guide. Also, these are my thoughts on creator drama in PoE2. So, let's get to the guide part first, right? Because I'm clickbaiting you. I'm gonna tell you what's the best guide. Well, it's simple. The best guide is your own. That's right. I said it. Your own. There's a phrase out there that I mentioned in one of my other videos, and I'm going to say it again. Experience is the best teacher. Experience is the best teacher. You have to experience the game for yourself. Now, there's several different places that you could find this. You could just Google it. But all you have to do is Google a planner, PoE2 planner. And it'll take you to a site that has this. Okay? I'm not going to say them by name because I don't want you to have a bad experience and then say, oh, well, you told me to go over here. No. Look it up on your own. But in the planner, you could put in your ascendancy, you could put in your own gear, and it gives you an idea of what you want to go for. So what shield you want to get, what boots you want to get, all of that stuff, you could just put it in there, and then like your passive tree, and then just do it on your own. Also, watch other people's stuff. So look at other people's guides, look at other people's videos, and the similarities and stuff that you like, incorporate it into your build. For example, let me show you mine. Okay, I'm doing a witch summoner that summons the arsonists. So the arsonists are my main damage dealers. Now I watched several videos on this, and I only seen one video that said, well, maybe there's another one out there, I don't know, but the one video that I did see said use one skeletal storm mage so you could apply shock to an enemy. And I thought that was a good idea. So I incorporated it into my build, and I'm trying it out for myself. Why? Like I said before, experience is the best teacher. I'm going to find out on my own. Sorry, my dogs are playing with their toys. So yeah, that's that. Also with the passive tree. At the beginning of the passive tree, people say do these two nodes. Other people say these two nodes. But what did I want? I wanted these two nodes. So am I going to go and call out this other person for not being optimal, or this person for not being optimal? I don't know which is the better choice here, to be honest. But for me, I like this because my minions are alive for a little bit longer. The longer they stay alive, the more damage they do. So that's my thinking. Is that the case? I don't know. Maybe this might be the best thing because the more damage they do, the more they'll stay alive. On the opposite foot. Who knows? Maybe let me know down in the comments below what you think. I don't know. So that's just one thing. So let's get to this creator drama. If you don't know, there's people saying don't watch this person because they do this, and then then that person responded to that person's video, and then another person that made a reaction video to the first person's video, and it's like this going viral thing, that's crazy to me. And there's all these terms being thrown around like gatekeeping. So the two people are Path of Exile veterans, and so they're gatekeeping the other guy because the other guy is newer to the game. So people are accusing them of gatekeeping, and then the first person said the other person's a tourist, because they're new to the game, or then they really play other games, but now they're playing Path of Exile, and they're making videos on it, so they're a tourist to the game. And my thoughts on that is, aren't you both tourists to Path of Exile 2? Path of Exile 1 is a different game. It's a different entity. So who cares about your Path of Exile 1 experience? Yeah, it's valuable, but does it have anything to do with Path of Exile 2? No. That's Path of Exile 1. And yeah, you have a lot of knowledge coming into the game just about Path of Exile in general, since you played Path of Exile 1. So yeah. But why call this other person out or even encourage people not to watch them? Really, the best thing you could have done is message the person personally and just say, "Hey, I saw your video on this, and I wanted to ask you a few questions. I didn't really understand where you're going with this, or maybe this is what you could have done better, or something like that. I have a lot of experience. I don't know if you want to hear this. Maybe the person might have been thankful and said thanks, or they could have said screw you. Either way, you don't go and make a video saying don't watch this person, because now you're going to stir up all this drama, and people are going to talk crap to you, and people are going to talk crap to them, and then there are going to be dislikes thrown everywhere, when we all should be working together. We want to build a community together. There's a phrase out there that I want to mention, and it takes a community to raise a child, or it takes a tribe to raise a child, or something like that. This is our baby. Path of Exile 2 is our baby. And the new players that are coming in are our babies. We want to help them. Like, my uncle has given me some crazy advice before. And my mom was like, don't follow that advice. I told my mom about it. Next thing you know, my uncle and my mom are at each other's throats. All this drama. But you know what? I learned something from my mom, and I learned something from my uncle at the same time. I learned what not to do, which is tell my mom about what my uncle said. Next time I just keep it to myself. Same instance here. There's another term that I want to talk about, and it's, if you see a need, meet the need. And I think both parties are guilty of this. They see the need that new players need help, and they both want to help the new player. I could see that. I don't think one is being misleading or misintentional, just like I don't think the other person is being misleading or misintentional by saying don't watch them. I don't think that that's the case on either side. They just, in general, it seems like they both want to help people. One person's doing it one way and another person's doing it another way. So you, as the new player, need to find the happy middle ground. Say, okay, what are both of these people doing that I could do better? Have you ever heard, there's another term out there. I know I'm throwing all these terms out there, but this might help you. And the term is, somebody else's ceiling is the floor that you stand on. So the ceiling of their experience, all the work that they put in, all the try and fails that they've had, you could use it to your advantage, so you could be the next best creator for this game. Is that what I want to be? No, I just want to help out too. And I want to try to be the peacemaker in this situation and say, folks, let's just drop all the drama and help each other and help the new players, so that way they could be better than what we are. That's what I want. I want somebody to find the next broken build by looking at 10 other builds and saying, I looked at all these builds and I saw this, and I decided to try it. Now it's the most explosive thing, and everybody is buying the gear to make that build. You know, everybody's gonna have fun with that build now. Be creative. Like I said, use your planner, your own personal planner. Now, I'm sure if you don't want to do that, you know, look up somebody's guide, and if it doesn't work out for you, change it. Look up somebody else's. There's a way to respec in this game. You could respec all your passive points for gold. Save up your gold. And when you reach the end game and that person's build isn't strong enough, look up another person's build and see what you could change on your tree if they're anywhere close. If not, respec the whole thing and do it all over again. Learn on your own. Experience is the best teacher. Somebody else's ceiling is the floor that you stand on. If you see a need, meet the need. Help other people. Help each other. Don't screw each other over. Don't stab each other in the back. It takes all of us to raise this baby together. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope everything goes well. Bye.